So you need to be honest with yourself and understand what are you actually bad at and it will only be good. And guess what? Good at the beginning is terrible. You have to be great. So you need to identify in the areas where maybe you'll only ever be good and delegate those to the people that are good at it, that can become great. And you need to focus on what you're great at and not do less of that. Do as much of that as possible. Be great as much as you can. That's your business plan. Welcome to an episode of Casual Mondays. I'm here to help creatives become entrepreneurs. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. And I want to thank you. You are the person that sent me this. The topic that I'm talking about is, how do I know when I should delegate work out? When is the right time? Delegation is an interesting thing. I think often confused with giving someone something to do and having more time to yourself. But unfortunately in startup mode, time for yourself is time for other work. So I'll give you an example. I don't know if people know this, but Allie, my life partner, was a partner in the 88. And me and Allie are yin and yang. Like, I am like, clients used to say to me, literally, quote unquote, I think Peter Vick said this to me, I believe Harry believes he could fly to the moon. Until I met Allie, I didn't believe he could build the ship. So you need to have that yin and yang, like that perception of the world. Like you could, are you the thinker and that person's the maker? Is that person strategic and you're the creative visual artist? Like where are those kind of symbiotic relationships that make greatness and have that know-how of when to delegate? Because the other problem is people think that delegating is going to be easier and quick. Okay, a very dangerous line and quote, and I have said it, and you should have on your wall, never say this phrase. Never say, ready for it? It's faster if I do it myself. Be careful with that phrase, right? Because there are obvious things that you're faster at, and that's I've been completely guilty of it. I might even be guilty of it today at some point. As the founder or leader or, craftsperson at the lead of this company, yes, you do need to excel and be able to lead. But if it's something you're only good at, the time to train someone and get the delegation is worth itself tenfold down the line. But know that phrase, because putting that front end time in to train, to grow, to understand collaboration in the long run will have you the ability to do more work better. So let me just go back to the question to make sure I answered it, because sometimes I go on rants. How do I know when I should delegate work when it's the right time? How do I know when to delegate work when it's the right time? You need to identify, just generally have some self-realization, some self-exploration, understand what are you great at, what are you bad at, what are you only good at. Find people that you have chemistry with, that you can work with, that are great at things you're not. Collaborate and work with those people to make greatness. That is the key. And I wish I could say exactly when, which way, how, but that once you have those understandings, your intuition will kick in. You'll be able to identify those moments in real time. I have to be honest, I started both my businesses with partners. First one with Chad, and we were very different, right? I was a creative director. He was a web producer. So production and creative. Today, I stand here before you starting Bright Colors with Lucy, my partner, who also comes from a production background. She comes more from film and content production. Beyond the self-reflection, understanding what you're good at and bad at, what is your final outcome? You need to ask yourself, what is the outcome of what you're building? So for instance, our first hire at the 88 was a developer. Why? Because at the time we were developing blogs for clients. So Chad would work with the developer, build the CMS, we'd build the site for the client while I was working on creative. Bright Colors, in our world now, creative is very tightly woven into output. So having a person by my side who has experience, obviously I understand production from a creative point of view, but for production from a production point of view. And then I have to be honest, also personalities. You need to have balancing personalities. So we are in a client service business. Where is the complementary personality to yours? Because you two can't compete in a room. Right? There has to be harmony. But what next? What is the next hire? What is the next delegation? Where do you start to decide from freelance to full-time? Like these are all nuanced questions. It really comes to output and what you're delivering as a product to the client. To break it down, there's thinking and doing. right? You need to say, where is the thinking? Where's the doing? And then understand your output and hire accordingly against that. But beyond execution, I think for me personally, I need to stay psyched and excited. So when I'm bringing someone on, I need someone that I'm psyched to work with that is making the work better and can further make my ideas better. I think that's it. And through the 88, there was a lot of shifting and changing. It's almost like Tetris. Like you have to kind of connect the spots. There might be a couple of little holes, but in general, as a creator bringing your vision to life, you need to understand how all the pieces work together and what person can help you put those pieces together as efficiently as possible. That is the business we're in. I mean, we are in a collaboratory business. Bright Colors is the culmination of that collaboration. You know, me having the vision, but fueled by the talent of the people I work with. And okay, let's go there. The most profitable companies in the world wasn't created by one person. And I've said it before, in production, there's never enough time, there's never enough money. So you guys better get along, be working as a team, and be able to problem solve in real time, because you're gonna run into problems. Please engage, say hi, say bye, say stop, say go. Everything's appreciated. Peace.